Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're doing our monthly tarot card reading for the month of April 2026, and this is for the whole collective, so it's for everybody. So let's see what's going on for all of us for this month of April. Happy April to everybody, and happy birthday to everybody who has happy birthday to everyone who has a birthday in April. So I was trying to say, and happy Aries season too. So let's see what's going on for April. I do want to make an announcement that throughout this year, I'm going to be doing a lot of more special tarot readings than I did last year. I'm feeling very pushed by spirit because of all the energy that's coming in this year to do some special readings. So I don't really know exactly the topics. Like I might do some check-in energy readings for star seeds or, twin flames and, stuff like that throughout the year. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because if you're a subscriber, you'll get those special videos I put out throughout the year. And also hit that like button, because when you hit the like button, it will send this video out to more people. So it helps the channel to grow, but it also helps more people to see it that need to know the information. And take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So let's see what's going on for the whole collective. What is the energy for the collective for the month of April 2026? Energy for the collective. Energy for the collective. Energy for the collective. Month of April 2026. Okay, let's see what's going on. See what's going on. So we got King of Wands. We got the Eight of Cups, King of Swords. Ooh, okay. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. Got a lot of court cards here. The Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, coming into the month of April, it's like we're in this King of Swords energy. And it's like it's like you've been controlling I'm hearing you've been controlling your emotions. You haven't been, because the King of Swords isn't real warm and fuzzy. He doesn't wear his heart on the sleeve. He's intelligent and he's, wise and has all those attributes of a king, but he's not like a real warm and fuzzy type of king. So it's like you've been holding in the past, you've been like holding your emotions, like controlling your emotions. And I can see, what's coming up in the future, but it's like we'll back this up, but it's like you're controlling your emotions. And it's like I'm hearing you've been dealing with a situation that has not been good. And so because of that, you've had to be very logical and shut your emotions off and kind of detach emotionally from this situation. Now, I don't know what the situation is, but that's what I'm hearing. It's like in the past you've had to kind of shut down so that you could be logical and figure out what you're going to do. So now, and that's in the past position, but in the current energy, it's like you're morphing into this King of Wands. And I'm hearing during Aries season this is what's going to be happening. It's like the Aries season is the start of it and you're taking action. So you've been kind of shut down, and I'm hearing you've been thinking, contemplating, being very logical, coming up with a plan, very focused, but not, but you kind of like shut your heart off for a little bit because whatever it is you're going through, it's been painful. And so you're trying to turn your heart off so that you can focus on what needs to be done. And then now it's like you're ready to move forward. It's like you're getting into this King of Wands energy, and it's like you're getting ready to move forward to do whatever the plans are, what you've been thinking about. It's like now it's time to move forward. And it's like you're going to start doing it in Aries season, which is now, because Aries season is for towards the end of April. So it's like now you're moving forward, and then you're leaving something behind. And that's what you've been planning. That's why you shut your emotions off, because you've been like walking away from this, but walking away. And you can see he's walking away from those cups, and he's not even looking over his shoulder at them. Like he's done with it. He's walking away. So, and you've been doing a lot of strategic planning to try to figure out, how to, to walk, because you're walking away. You've been like, having to make plans. Like if this is say you're getting out of a marriage, just saying, you're making plans on getting up with a lawyer, and looking at the assets, and you're coming up with all those plans, doing a separation agreement and stuff, working on a settlement. So there's a lot of thinking going on, but it's like I'm hearing you're just now, if this resonates with you, you're just now taking action. Like in Aries season is when you're really starting to walk away from this and move forward. But you've been planning it for a while. That's why, because you've been in this King of Swords energy. So it's like you've been planning this for a while, but you're just now going forward and taking action on it now. It's like now the time's right for you. And this isn't the current energy for April. So it's happening, in April, or the energy is in April for it. So it's like it's like now the time's right to walk away from it. So, and then what's interesting, and that's in the current energy I showed you. What's interesting is we've got this Knight of Swords here coming in fast. So it's like there's some truth coming in, and I'm going to do two clarifiers for this card, but there's like truth coming in fast, like information, knowledge, truth coming in, and this is in the near future. So it hasn't happened yet, but it's coming in fast, because you can see that horse is really like galloping. And he's got that sword. So it's like there's this information, truth coming in. So two clarifiers, please, for the Knight of Swords, for the collective for April. Two clarifiers, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now I can see better what's going on here. So information's coming in quick and fast, and it's going to be information about somebody from your past. So maybe you were in a relationship with somebody, in the past, or, and it ended, and you got into another relationship later, and that's the one that you're walking away from, because you get some information that someone from your past is, I'm hearing, like single. Like maybe they were married, and so nothing could happen back then, or, maybe you both were married or something. It couldn't go anywhere. But now it's like that person is sovereign and independent. They're single, and you're wanting to be single. So even if you're not married, if you're like living with someone, or you're in a relationship, it's like you're ending that, so that, because this person, and that's what you hear coming in. I just wanted more details. That's why I did the clarifiers, but that's what information that's coming in fast in the near future. It's about this person. Something about somebody from your past. And I kind of, and it's like, for a long time, you've been thinking about this person. It's like it's been this, because there's been like, I'm hearing there was an attraction, like chemistry between the two of you. And it's like you were kind of juggling whether or not you should leave the current situation you're in to, be with this person. Or if that's not resonating with you, you find out like you're leaving this relationship, your current relationship anyway, and it has nothing to do with the past person. But as you're leaving because this is in the near future, so it hasn't happened yet. So like while you're in the process of getting out of that relationship, you find out that this person from your past, who maybe you were interested in, or you had an attraction to, or whatever, is single and available. And it's like you're trying, and you're thinking about what to do about it. It's like you're kind of going back and forth in your head, well, do I want to pursue this with this person, like, because it's like there was an interest there in the past, but maybe it didn't go anywhere. But it's like you're thinking, you're kind of juggling the thought in your mind of reaching out to this person, or maybe, juggling pursuing them, or, something like that. You're thinking about it. And what's other interesting is this other advice card is the Knight of Cups. So it looks like, and this could go either way. It looks like this person from your past could come in with an offer, a love offer for you. Like maybe they find out that you're on the way to be getting out of this relationship. Like maybe they find out you're in the process of getting out of it, and they come with a love offer. Or it could be you going to them with a love offer. It's like you're thinking about it, and you're going and you're in the love offer, and you're going to tell them, that you're on the edge of being out of that situation, to become sovereign, independent, and single, and you're ready to, and you're available, or you're going to be available shortly. Yeah, it's like you find, I'm hearing you find something out about this person. Like this person's available, like maybe they were in a relationship too, and you find out that they are now single, like maybe they got divorced, and or they're, out of that relationship that they were in, and you catch wind of it. And it's not, you don't hear from them themselves. It's like you hear through the grapevine, like maybe mutual friends, or you find out through other people that they're available, like that relationship that they were in ended or something like that, and that they're available and they're single. And that's when you're like debating what, thinking about it back and forth in your mind, whether or not you should reach out to this person, whether or not, but somebody reaches out to someone. So either you reach out to them or they reach out to you with an offer of love. And it's like a small, I mean, it's not a super small offer because it's a night, but it's like, maybe you offer to get together, and tell them how you feel. It's like you're offering the potential of a relationship, or you're offering to date, it's like or you could be like offering up the truth about how you feel about them or something like that. But there's definitely a love offer here involved. And it's like I said, it could be you going to them with it, or they might be coming to you because they might find out that you're about to be out of this relationship that you're currently getting out of, and you're going to be single and available here real soon, and they're coming at you with a love offer. But definitely looks like, there's love coming your way. But what they're saying is first you got to focus on getting out of this situation. Now it's time for you, because you're not really what I'm hearing is you weren't really this King of Swords. That's not really who you were. Like you're a lovable person. You're really the King of Wands. You're passionate, you're romantic, you want love in your life. You're not like a cold and kind of shut off person. That's just not who you are as a person, but you were in this energy because you had to be. You morphed into that energy, that archetype, so you could walk away, because it's like you needed to switch off your emotional brain and put on your logical brain so you could do the strategic planning and stuff you needed to do to leave that situation. But now that, like, in April, you're going to get the ball rolling on that, because I keep hearing, like, Aries season. Now it's time for you to move forward with the planning that you've been doing and walking away from it. So now's the time. But this information about this past person, it's going to come in, like, I'm hearing May or June. It's not going to be like in April, because this is in the near future. And it might be even after that. It might be like July or August you find this out about this person. I mean, it's coming. And for every one of you, it's going to be a different on the timing of it, because it depends on, your situation, your energy, and what's going on in the energy. But it's like, it's going to be after you start the process of getting out of the current situation. And you're going to find out about it. And I'm hearing, like, when you find out this person's single or they're available, there's like this sense, like you're excited about it, but you're still kind of nervous to reach out or, pursue it. Like, that's why it's like you're going to find out. about them, but it's going to take you maybe like, up to 2 months to really take action. You might be like pondering in your head, going back and forth for like a couple months, whether you want to, reach out or you want to do anything about it. It's kind of like I'm hearing you sit on the information for a little bit because you're trying to figure out what to do. But also, you're going through a lot with leaving this situation, and that's never easy to do, even if it's like the right thing for you to do because it wasn't a good relationship and you need to get out of it. It's still hard to do it. It's not an easy process. So it's like, okay, they're saying don't rush through that process. Like allow yourself time to heal, take care of yourself, while you're in the process of getting out of that current situation. Don't try to rush through it so that you can go into a relationship with this other person. Like make sure you take time to heal. You don't want to boomerang to someone new and not be fully healed because you're just going to drag all that from the old relationship into the new. And you don't want that. So they're saying make sure you heal, and they keep saying take care of yourself. You give yourself time, don't rush. And so, this you find out, you take some time to kind of mull it over in your head, go back and forth, should I, shouldn't I, thinking about it. But I do think someone, it's like, and I'm hearing for majority of you, it's going to be you going to this person with a cup of love. Now, for some of you, it might be the other way around. They come to you, but I think for majority of you, well, what they're saying is for majority of you, it's you going to them. You're going to be the one to break the ice with that cup of love. But yeah, make sure you're healed. Don't rush in. And yeah, they keep emphasizing don't rush into it. Like, even if you find out, take time to think about it, mull it over, take your time with this new opportunity because you have to heal from what you're experiencing now. Because a lot of people, I mean, it's only human, it's not fun dealing with, hard emotions like that. So it's just human nature to kind of want to fast track it and just like jump into a rebound relationship and not, that way you're not having to deal with the hard emotions of healing from the past relationship. But that's never healthy, it's never healthy. And it's like you need to heal that, those past relationship emotions before you can move into a new relationship. So they keep stressing, take your time, don't rush into it, make sure you do your healing, and don't rebound. Even though it's easy to rebound, it's like you have to work on yourself. Because I mean, when you go into a new relationship, it's like you want the best version of yourself, you want to be healed and ready and be the best version of yourself. You don't want to be bringing all that nonsense from the past into the present because all it does is just negatively influence your new relationship and it makes it difficult and you don't want that. So, yeah, they're really stressing about the healing. But that's what I have for us as a collective reading. It's interesting because a lot of the readings, it's like about love lately. It's a lot of love going around. Love is in the air, I guess, but it's like a lot of love readings. But that's what I have for April. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.